Welcome to Kansas City Stars Hockey for this evening's Mid-America High School Hockey League preseason tournament game between the Kansas City Stars and the Kansas City Knights. Good evening, everyone. My name is Rob Plamondon, and I'll be bringing you all the play-by-play on the live feed here on the Kansas City Stars YouTube channel. These same two teams played last night. It was the Knights coming away with a 2-1 victory, a pair of third-period goals overcoming a 1-0 lead from the Stars that they scored midway through the second period. Stars played a game earlier this afternoon against the Kansas City Saints up at Line Creek, and the Stars coming away with a 5-1 win. So a long day of hockey here for both these teams. The Saints also played, or the Knights rather, also played the Saints, coming away with a 4-1 win earlier today. So a lot of hockey for these kids as these teams prepare for the Mid-America High School Hockey League season, which gets underway next weekend with the preseason jamboree down in Springfield, and then the regular season starting in 2 weeks. Stars will be back up at Line Creek tomorrow morning, or rather tomorrow afternoon at 1:30 for another game against the Saints to conclude this preseason tournament. A good opportunity for the coaches to see the players in live action. Not so concerned about the outcome of the game, but rather just getting the players some reps, some live action against some real competition, an opportunity to see what the kids can do, what they need to work on, what their strengths are. And so far, it's been a great weekend of hockey with still a couple more games to go. Warm-ups just coming to an end. We'll be underway here in just a moment. Coming to you live from the Kansas City Ice Center, Stars and the Knights. And like last night, we'll use the JV clock time, so 13-minute periods. We'll have no break or no ice make between the second and third period, which you typically do in a regular season varsity game. Teams playing 4 games this weekend, so having the shorter periods is probably going to be very helpful on the lungs and the legs. Both teams getting final instructions from their coaches, and we'll be underway here in just a moment. Corey Weddlestead will be in goal, or Caleb Weddlestead, I should say, will be in goal for the Stars this evening. And down at the other end, it'll be, looks like Smith back in goal. He was in goal last night for Caleb Weddlestead. Give a little help to my fellow announcer for the Knights. They didn't have the name of the Stars goalie, so we're underway here, and it'll be Schimmel and Larson in the face-off circle. The puck controlled by Larson. He'll carry it into the Stars zone. Puck around in the corner. Jensen giving chaser. Larson plays it around the far side board. Comey stepping in there. Chips it around behind the net. Chasing it down himself. Over skates the puck. Hicks plays it ahead for the Stars. Cross-ice pass intercepted. Here's a chance right away for Comey. A nice save by Weddlestead. Puck comes around the board. McCray up the board. Takes a bump there. Still with the puck. Sends it out of the zone. Picked up by Comey near his own blue line. Stars making a change. Comey plays it off the boards for Smith. Smith leaves it for Larson. Up the left wing side. Takes a bump by Jensen. Around behind the net. Smith had it there. Lost the puck. Behind the net. Comes around to the corner. Josiah McCray will pick it up there for the Stars. Off the stick of Riggs. Schutzler tried to play it in, but it's poked back in by the Knights, and the Stars will have to regroup. Brody Hicks at the top of the circle. Fanned on his pass. Being pressured there by Larson behind the net. Hicks still with the puck. Plays it ahead off the stick of number 8. The puck ends up going the length of the ice, and we'll have our first whistle with 11:51 to play in the opening period. An icing call against the Stars. Faceoff comes back in the Stars zone. It'll be to the right of Caleb Weddleset. Emily in the circle for the Stars. Sanders digs it out of the pile. Sanders in the corner. Circle it, throw it right to the goal crease. That got through traffic. Schutzler back for the Stars. Schutzler up the left-hand side. Now plays it across to Gorder. Gorder lost the puck along the boards. Picked up there by Riggs. Back to the point to Tillery. Tillery sends it toward the net. That was wide of the goal. Emily back to the point. Keeps it in. Now the puck comes off his stick and out of the zone. Back the other way comes the Knights. Ahead to Sanders. Up the left-hand side. Sanders with a shot, and that's deflected up over the glass and out of play. Faceoff will be to the right. It'll be Seton Swan for the Stars, number 7 for the Kansas City Knights. Off the faceoff, the puck of the circle. Soccer back to the point. Puck came out of the zone. The Stars pick it up there. Morton chips it down the ice. Here's a chance and a shot wide by Morton up the right wing side. Now the puck came all the way back into the Stars. Artillery tried to put a body on number 7. Missed him. Number 7 fanned on the pass around behind the net. Clear but not out. Held in by number 68 at the boards. The puck loose there, picked up by Swan. Here comes Swan up the right-hand side. He's got Grant cutting down over to Grant. And the puck just out of his reach. Number 93 grabs it there for the Knights, kept in the zone. Picked up by Grant. Grant from the top of the slide area. The shot was blocked. It came back to Grant. Now picked up by Zwillingenberg. Played around behind the net. Number 68 grabs it there to the corner and sends it down the length of the ice. That'll be an icing call. And the faceoff will come back in the Knight zone. Schimmel taking the draw for the Stars. It's controlled by the Knights. Number 19 skates around behind the net. Got tied up there by Sanders. Number 19 is Sanders digging for it. Schimmel comes away with it for the Stars. Trying to center it. Puck right out front. Here's the shot. And a save made by Sith. Now we get the whistle. A puck was loose, but the referee lost sight of it and blew the whistle. So we'll have a face-off inside the Knight zone coming up to the left of the Knights goaltender, Smith. Puck to the corner. Number 19 has it there. McCray stepped in front of the clearing attempt. McCray with 2 Knights on him. McCray digging at it. Knights come away with it. Played out of the zone. Now we got a race for the puck. And Reuter will get there first. Carson Reuter plays it ahead to McCray. McCray up the right wing side into the zone. McCray had it knocked off his stick. Here's that chance for Reuter. His shot was blocked. Good block out in front. Reuter gets it back. Another shot that was deflected well wide of the goal. McCray keeps it in at the point. Skates it down. Tried to get it into the slot area. Brought out of the zone by the Knights. Number 27 had it knocked off his stick. Comes back. Here's a chance for Fortner. Here's a shot and a stick save by Weddleset. Right out in front. Fortner overskated it. Played ahead by Glendenning out of the zone. Morrison had it taken away by McCray. McCray trying to get around a couple defenders. Knocked over one of the Knights. Picked up there by the Knights and played out of the zone. And that'll be an icing call. The faceoff will come back in the Knight zone. Well, we got a whistle here. We may have a penalty. Yeah, it's going to be a roughing call against Carson Reuter. And I missed the penalty, but the Knights are going to go on the power play with 9:22 to play in the opening period. Time of the penalty, 3:28. Knights will get the first power play opportunity of this game. Now they're going to bring the face-off outside the zone. Riggs wins the draw back to Schutzler. Misses his pass. The puck ended up back behind the Stars net. Number 73 pinching in, sends it around behind the net. Zwillingenberg, far side, skates it out near the blue line, leaves it to the point. Here's Comey skating in. Comey from the top of the slot. Puck right in the slot area. Here's a shot that was deflected wide. Grabbed there by Riggs. Riggs puts on the brakes, goes to the forehand, and then fires it the length of the ice. Good job by Riggs to control the puck and send it down. 1.5 minutes left on the Knights power play. Up the left-hand side, it's number 73, carries it into the zone. A nice poke check. And it looks like one of the Knights was in a step early, so we have a call for offsides. That'll bring the face-off outside the zone. And the Stars will get some fresh legs on the ice with 1:19 left on the man advantage. Gorder and number 7 line up opposite each other in the face-off circle. It's controlled by the Knights, sending the zone behind the net. Hicks gets there first for the Stars, had a stick lifted. Hicks being harassed there by a couple of Knights along the board. Hicks comes away with it and had it taken away. Players still digging at it in the corner. Now the puck comes loose, controlled there by the Knights. Here's a shot that hit the crossbar and deflects up over the glass and out of play. A close-range shot. It might have been Comey. He got it just a little too high, hit the crossbar, and deflected up over the glass. A little too much loft on that wedge. Stars control the face-off. It's played around. It's going to be held in at the point by number 8. Sends it right through the slot area. 88 was there but couldn't control it. Back to the point, held in by number 2. That's Goins around behind the net. Tillery gets it for the Stars. Had it go over his stick. Larson in there, number 77. Bugging Tillery. Comes back to the high point. Goins sends it down low. A good active stick by the Stars. And Tillery will hoist it the length of the ice. 30 seconds left on the power play. Oh, back behind the net. Gorder on the forecheck. But the Knights will bring it out as Goins skates it through center. Gains the red line, sends it in. Around behind the net. Tillery will get there first for the Stars. Had it roll off his stick. Number 8 keeps it in along the board. Tillery had it, then taken away by Larson. Larson, here's a shot and a nice save by Weddlestedt. Knights control it. Dunlap, that's 88 for the Knights. A nice play, and we got a tripping call coming up against the Knights. As Grant poked it ahead, he tried to chase after it, but Goins got him around the legs, and Goins is going to go to the penalty box for 2 minutes with 7:19 to play, and for the first time in this game, the Stars will go on the Fireball Power Play. All Kansas City Stars Power Play is brought to you by Fireball, the preferred cinnamon whiskey for all Kansas City Stars high school hockey parents and fans of legal drinking age. Going to the box, 2 minutes for tripping. Stars with their first power play opportunity. Played across. Schutzler with it, throws it toward the net, deflected just wide of the goal. It was Hicks in front of the net for the Stars. Got a stick on it. To the corner, Riggs with it. Riggs skates it out, plays it across off the stick of Jensen, takes it off the boards. He'll send it toward the net, and Smith will gobble that one up as it hit the Knights logo on his chest and falls safely into his glove. Face off to the left of the Knights goal. Riggs in there, plays it back to Jensen. Jensen skates it down, now plays it down low to Gorder. Gorder with a tough angle shot off the glove of Smith. Puck laying there just at the side of the net. Played around the boards, taken there by Riggs. Riggs. Back to the point to Jensen. He'll throw it toward the net. That was blocked. Puck loose down in the corner, picked up by Fortner. Fortner had it knocked off his stick. Good play by Schutzler to grab the puck there. Back to Gorder. Gorder down to Schutzler. Schutzler back to the point to Riggs. Across the blue line. Over to Jensen. He'll throw it toward the net. Puck loose after a nice save by Smith. He wasn't able to control it, but the Knights grabbed the puck and send it the length of the ice with a minute left on the Stars power play. And a good forecheck there by number 32 for the Knights. As he tied up the Stars player. Jensen overskates it in his own zone. Now has to regroup. Down in the corner, had it poked off his stick. Number 23 on the forecheck. Good play by him. But Riggs to help out. Up ahead to Schutzler, takes the puck off the board. Schutzler into the zone. One of the Stars was in just a bit too early. .556 to play, opening period. No score. Stars still on the power play for another 36 seconds. McRae had it poked off his stick. Tillery tried to chip it in, but a good play by number 92 to step in front of the puck. Now 23 with the turnover in the neutral ice area, brought it back into the Stars zone, but the Stars able to come away with it. Long pass up to McCray up the right-hand side, had trouble controlling it. Chipped it ahead to Schimmel. Schimmel over to Reuter. Reuter right in front of that. Reuter scored! Carson Reuter took the pass from Schimmel and beat Smith on the glove side, and the Stars take a 1-0 lead with 5:27 to play in the opening period. Reuter from Schimmel, and I believe McCray will get the second assist on that. A power play goal for the Stars, and they take a 1-0 lead. Off the face-off, the Knights control it back to into their zone. Chipped ahead, back to center. Tillery for the Stars. We'll send it back in around behind the Knights goal. Number 19 picks it up there. Number 19 with a burst of speed, now plays it ahead into the Stars zone, and that's going to be an icing call as he sent it in from his own blue line, and that'll bring the face-off back into the Knights zone. Back to the point, Emily with it, played it ahead. Somebody lost the stick. Now the puck ends up near side corner, picked up by number 19 for the Knights. Glendenning steps in to keep it in the zone, plays it back behind the net. Number 27 for the Knights. Around the board, Sanders has it, chips it ahead to number 7. Up the right-hand side into the Star zone. A nice pass over to Zwillingberg. His shot went right through the legs of Weddlestedt, but wide of the goal. And now here comes Sanders back with McCray. Sanders gets tied up. A good defensive play by Sanders. The two Sanders going after each other. But a nice defensive play by the Knights Sanders to deny the opportunity. What's that? The game wasn't on. It should be live. Recording going. They're saying it's not. They're not seeing it. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything either. Here, we're going to hold off for a technical difficulty here. Yeah, we're back live. Apologize for that. We got that worked out. Here's Morton with it. Could be, yeah. Morton had it now. Morton with it for the Stars. Had it roll off his stick. Hicks takes it just in front of his own blue line. Played it ahead, soccered back in to Larson. Larson having trouble controlling the puck. Now plays it back to the red line as the Knights regroup. Number 73 will carry it in. Nifty little move to get around one defender. Now takes it wide. Threw it right out and through the goal crease. That missed traffic along the boards. Picked up by Larson. His centering pass went through traffic. Held in by number 73 along the ice. Here's a shot that was deflected and a nice save by Weddlestedt. He gobbles it up in the glove. Good scoring opportunity there for the Knights. But a nice save by Caleb Weddlestedt. Off the face-off, the Stars control it, but it's held in by number 68. Paddle save by Weddlestedt. The puck pops up into his glove, and he hangs on to it. 3:11 to play in this opening period. Face-off to the right of the Stars goal. Stars controller at Tillery. Behind his own net. Play to the head, but it's intercepted there by the Knights. Chipped around behind the net. Emily will pick up the loose puck. Try to play it ahead. A good play by Fortner to keep it in the zone. Now Fortner and Emily run into each other. Emily took the run end of that collision. Stars bring it back in. Chip back out to center. Grabbed there by Emily. Emily with a big hit along the boards. Here's a shot that's lifted over the net and off the glass. Tillery comes away with it for the Stars. Tillery and number 68 knock each other down. The puck played back into the Stars zone. Reuter with it behind the net. Reuter puts on the break, brings it back near side. Long pass off the stick of number 92 in the zone, but Tillery was there. It's the game getting physical. A good hit by Preissel, number 68 for the Knights on Tillery. Puck sent in deep into the Knight zone, and the Knights will bring it back out. Cross-ice pass was behind number 7, and that'll go the length of the ice, and we'll have a whistle for an icing. Knights getting a little physical here with some good checking. Doing a good job of putting bodies on the Stars, trying to knock them off the puck, and that's what checking's all about. Separating the player from the puck. As long as you do that legal, it's perfectly fine. Face off to the right of the Knights goal. Schimmel in there for the Stars behind the net. Centering attempt. Comes back to the point. Reuter tried to tee one up, but a good defensive play by one of the Knights. Now cleared out of the zone, and here's a chance for the Knights. Loose puck, number 7 will pick it up along the boards. Number 7, centering pass right out in front. Sanders was there, but the puck bounced over his stick. Sanders takes in the slide area now with a nice little move. Back through the slide area, lost the puck to the corner. Picked there by number 7 back behind the net. Sanders giving chase. But Oliver Sanders for the Stars will get there first and send it back behind the net near side. McCray and number 7 along the boards. They're digging at it. McCray puts a body on number 7. Puck tied up. Zwillingbird in there for the Knights. Glendenning for the Stars. Puck still tied up. Now it comes loose. The Stars get it and send it out of the zone. But we got a whistle there, as it looked like they're going to say the puck popped up out of play before it came back in. And because the Stars last touched it, the faceoff will come back in the Stars zone. I want to thank everyone for joining us tonight, whether you're watching live or on the broadcast. Appreciate your support of Kansas City Stars hockey. Swan with it, pass behind Grant into the zone. That's number 50 for the Stars. I'm not even sure who that is, because he doesn't have a nameplate. Now the pass across to Jensen. Jensen had it stolen there by Larson. Plays it back to his defenseman. Number 73 will skate it up through center. Still with the puck over, skates it. Takes a check along the boards by Swan. Swan digging at it. Good play by Swan. And puck comes loose right through center. And it's taken there by Hicks. He tried to send it in, but fanned on it. Larson grabs it there. His entry was denied. Number 50 for the Stars. I'm not even sure. I'll have to find out who that is. Along the board, 73. Chips it there. Dunlop backhands it back to the Stars line and then played ahead into the zone, where it's played around behind the net. Number 73 picks it there. A little bit of ice as the teams were making a change. Grabbed there by Larson up the right-hand side. Poked away nicely by Grant at center. Grant comes away for the Stars. Grant trying to get it ahead to Gorder. Gorder got tied up by a couple of Knights there, still with the puck. Played it around behind the net. Jensen will keep it into the point. Jensen along the boards. Pokes it there. Riggs took a big hit along the board. Centering pass. Here's Gorder with a shot. He sent it wide. Just as the period comes to an end, a good chance for Jimmy Gorder. And our score at the end of one period of play is the Kansas City Stars 1, the Kansas City Knights 0. We'll take a quick break and back for the second period. Hey, you know who number 50 is? Adrian O. Well, getting ready to start the second period of play. It's the preseason tournament between the Kansas City Stars and the Kansas City Knights. Stars were the only goal of the game off the stick of Jimmy Gorder, senior from Basel Linwood High School, picking up the goal assist to Ashton Schimmel and Josiah McCray. And I was told that number 50 for the Stars is Adrian O. So welcome, Adrian. Good to see you out on the ice here with the varsity team. shots on goal in that first period. According to the scoreboard, 6 for the Knights, 5 shots on goal for the Stars. Riggs and number 7 opposite each other on the face-off here. Brought in the zone by Zwillingberg. Zwillingberg still with the puck, tried to center right out in front. That was blocked in front of the net. The puck loose. Now at the side of the goal, we got all kinds of bodies in front of it. The puck still loose in front of the net. And now the puck ends up underneath one of the Stars, and we get a whistle. Good scoring opportunity for the Knights here in the first 16 seconds of this second period. Face off to the right of the Stars' goal. Gorder had it, lost it. Gomes sends it wide of the goal. The puck caroms up right wing side, number 73 pinching down low. Still with the puck. Tried to center it. That was blocked. Puck at the side of the net. Still loose. There's a shot and a pad save by Weddlestedt. And then he puts the glove down, and now we got some extracurriculars as number 7 took exception to something. Not sure what it was. Put the officials in there to quickly keep things under control. Face off this time to the left of Weddlestedt. Off the face off, Comey at the point, controls it. Along the blue line, tried to send it in. That hit Schimmel to the corner. Sanders gets there first for the Knights. Sanders tried to circle it around. Puck came out loose. Here's a shot and a nice save by Weddlestedt. Puck to the corner. Sanders with it. A nice play by Gorder to come away with it. Here's Gorder up the right-hand side for the Stars. Sends it in deep. Chases after it. Sanders is going to get there first for the Knights off the stick of number 7. Glendenning puts a body on him, but number 73 there plays it ahead too far for Zwillingberg. Played back to center. Grabbed there by Sanders, but a nice poke check by Gorder. Here's Gorder with Schimmel. Gorder sends it on net. Smith will swallow that one up and hang on with no rebound. Schimmel and Larson. Schimmel controls the draw back to the point. Played across. The Stars had it knocked away nicely. Here's Dunlop with it. Dunlop on the right-hand side for the Knights. Dunlop, what a great defensive play. Threw it right out in front. A pad save. The puck came in front of the net, but cleared out of danger by the Stars. Still in the zone. Dunlop with a shot. Kind of went off the heel of the stick, bounced in, and a save by Weddlestedt. Behind the net. Centering attempt intercepted by Oliver Sanders for the Stars. Pass too far for McCray. McCray grabs it off the boards, but then over skates it. We got a whistle. We're going to have a penalty coming up. And that is going to go against, let's see, it's going to be a cross-checking call. And that is going to be against the Knights. Dunlop will go to the box with 11:24 to play. The Stars back on the Fireball power play for the second time in this game. The Stars converting on their first power play. The goal by Jimmy Gorder. Off the face-off, it's controlled by Gorder behind the net. Gorder threw it right out front at the side of the net. Now the puck comes to the near side corner. And the Stars fanned on it, but then regathered the puck and sends it the length of the ice. Weddlestedt out of the net, plays it for... That was Jensen ahead. Here's Riggs with it. Riggs with a nice move and a shot and a nice save there by Smith. Another shot and a pad save. Smith getting a little bit of action here. Here's Schutzler with it. Had it knocked off his stick, and the Knights are able to send it. Weddlestedt with a pass up to Gorder. Gorder Circled in his own zone, plays it ahead to Schutzler. Schutzler carries it in, plays onside, now across to Gorder. Gorder to the backhand, throws it right out in front, deflected behind the net. Number 8 has it off the glass, kept in by the Stars, back to Schutzler. Schutzler near the point, now plays it across. Right wing point, here's a shot, and that's gloved and held on by Smith, who saw it all the way. 58 seconds remaining on the Stars power play. Face off to the left of the Knights' goal. Goins in the circle for the Knights. Schimmel in the circle for the Stars. Stars control it, but the puck picked up there. A good play by Tillery to lift the stick. Puck still in the zone. Now the Knights get it back to center, and they'll go all the way into the Stars zone where Reuter will have to skate it behind his own net with a forecheck on him. Good play by Sanders. They play it ahead to Schimmel. Schimmel over to Tillery into the zone. Tillery with a nice move, then lost the puck. Loose puck picked up there by number 733. Head to Goins. I got a 2-on-1. Here's a race for the puck. Defensive play. Fortner gets it. Fortner with a shot, and he scores. Fortner got the puck, and he wristed it past Weddleset on the stick side, and that'll tie the game with 9:53 to play. It'll be a shorthanded goal for Matthew Fortner. Well, that started as a 2-on-1. Goins got there first. Puck ended up on the stick of Fortner, and he lifted it up over the pad on the far side, on the stick side of Weddleset, and put it in the back of the net. A shorthanded goal, and that ties the game up at a goal apiece. Stars still on the power play for another 23 seconds. Schimmel over to Tillery, plays it into the zone. Comey with the puck for the Knights. Out of the zone, Reuter picks it up at center. Reuter, big collision just outside the blue line. Picked up there by Knights. Now we got another collision as things getting a little bit physical here with some open ice hitting. Number 73 with it. Was skated around behind his net, sends it around the glass as the penalty expires. Knights back at full strength. Out of the box. They were making a line change. Here's a chance for Zwillingberg. A shot, and that went wide of the net. Looks like Zwillingberg kind of had it roll off the heel of the stick. Didn't get much on it. Puck along the left wing boards. You got several players digging at it. Now the puck comes loose. A good stick lift by McRae. Knights come away with it. Poked away by the Stars and played ahead to McRae off his stick. Sanders picks it up for the Knights. Sanders plays it over to Comey. Carries it into the Star zone. Here's a shot and a save made by Weddleset. Comey with it. Tried to center it. That hit traffic. Gorder picks it up for the Stars and hoists it out of the zone. Number 7 has it there at center. He got knocked off the stick and taken in by, looks like Morton. Had it knocked off his stick out at center right in front of the Stars bench. Now we got a whistle, and we're going to have a penalty coming up to the Knights. And I believe it's going to be a roughing call or a hit from behind. And that's going to be a Stars power play. Let's see who it's on. Happened right in front of the Stars bench with 8:29 to play, and it's going to be number 73 headed to the box. The Stars go back on the power play for the third time in this game. Another fireball power play. Stars 1 for 2 on power plays, but the Knights also scoring on the second Stars power play, a shorthanded goal here just moments ago. Off the face-off, it's controlled by the Knights, and they'll send it the length of the ice. Weddleset leaves it for Jensen. Jensen behind the net. Played it ahead off the stick of Zwillingberg. Carried in the zone by Riggs. Here's a shot that's deflected high up in the air, bouncing puck along the boards. And Dunlop will grab that one and hoist it the length of the ice. It goes in on Weddleset. He'll play it ahead to Schutzler near center. Schutzler gets tied up with Larson. Puck played back into the Star zone. Smith harassing one of the Stars. Larson picks up the puck for the Knights behind the Stars net, but a good play by Riggs. Riggs gets hauled down. Gorder picks up the loose puck. Had it poked off his stick by Smith. Smith takes a big hit right in front of the Stars bench. Now we got another hit right in front of the scorer's table, and we got an injured Star. Here's a shot and a save by Smith. It was Riggs, who was slow getting up. Now he's okay, and he'll chase the puck down. It's again, play getting very, very physical. And as long as they're just separating the player from the puck, that's perfectly fine. This is going to go in on net, and Smith will put the glove down and cover it up. 41 seconds remaining in the Stars power play, 7:10 to play in the second period. Riggs got a little dazed on that hit, but he appears to be okay as he stayed out on the ice. And Riggs is still out there. Now he's going to go to the bench. Riggs wasn't happy with something. He had a couple of words for the referee. Off the face-off, Comey and Sanders competing for it. Fortner gets bumped along the boards, and Knight's able to clear it. Whittlestead behind the net. Leaves it there for Reuter. Reuter got knocked down, but able to play it to McCray. McCray to Tillery. Tillery. Stars have a 3-on-2 if they can get on the speed. This is Tillery still with the puck. It's tied up along the boards by Goins. Sanders grabs the puck for the Stars. Throw it right out in front. Here's a chance. One of the Stars got knocked down as he tried to control the puck. A good defensive play by the Knights. Along the boards, it's Reuter putting a body on Fortner. Puck behind the net. Schimmel didn't see it. Stars come away with it, however. McCray with the puck. McCray into the zone. McCray with Sanders. McCray gets stood up as he tried to get around the defender. McCray puts a body on Fortner. Puck comes up there, but Glendenning with a check. Puck gloved down and cleared ahead. The penalty's over, so the Knights back at full strength. The puck goes in on Whittlestead, and he'll wisely put the glove down and frees the puck with 6:04 to play. Well, if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to the Kansas City Stars YouTube channel and also follow the Stars on social media, Instagram, Facebook, and even X. Stay up to date with everything going on with the Stars, games, results, and everything you want to know about the Kansas City Stars varsity and junior varsity teams. Big scrum right in front of the Knights bench. The puck's still tied up there. Now it comes loose. Bouncing puck, 27, tried to knock it down, but a good play by Morton. Morton lost the puck. Sanders plays it ahead, intercepted by the Stars, but here comes number 7. Back the other way for the Knights. Over to Zwillingberg. He has to go chase it down along the boards. Zwillingberg still with the puck. A good play by Swan to knock the puck off his stick. Puck in the corner. Emily puts a body on number 7. Puck comes right out front. Here's a chance for the Knights. Oh, and what a great save. What a great save by Whittlestead as one of the Knights went to the back end. Whittlestead came across and denied it. And in the process, the net got knocked loose, so we'll have a whistle as they put the goal back in place. Great scoring opportunity for the Knights, but a phenomenal save by Caleb Whittlestead, who's been solid in goal for the Stars. And they're going to say that it was knocked loose by the goal was knocked loose by the Knights, so they're going to bring the faceoff outside the zone. Off the faceoff, it's controlled by the Stars. That pass hit O plays it ahead. Puck still in the zone, held in there. Schutzler sends it across. Goins keeps it in at the inside the blue line, sends it around behind the net. Hicks and number 32 there. Number 32 comes away right out in front, and they score. The centering pass. And the Knights have taken a 2-1 lead with 4:57 to play in the second period. Couldn't see who knocked it in, but a nice centering pass and right out in front of the net, and that beat Whittlestead, and the Knights have taken a 2-1 lead here midway through the second period. Here's Richter. Richter got the assist on the goal. He was the guy who centered the puck on the previous goal. Now Richter gets it there off the boards. Puck comes back to the point. Dunlop with it. His shot's deflected high in the air off the glass. The puck caroms right behind the net and off the back of the goal. Stars still not able to clear it. I'm sorry, that's Pearsall, not Dunlap. Pearsall with the puck in his own zone. Plays it off the boards, intercepted by Hicks. Hicks will carry it in, sends it behind the net. Pearsall with it. Plays it around the boards, kept in there by Jensen for the Stars. It's played along the boards. Good play by Tillery, but he had a stick lifted nicely by Richter, who sends it back deep into the Stars and around the boards to the far side corner. Flip behind the net. Grabbed there by Gorder, tried to get it out, but it's going to be kept in by the number 8. Now the Stars get it out of the zone off the stick of Purcell, or Prazel. Sent back into the Star zone. Chipped ahead. Gorder gives chase there. Here's Jimmy Gorder waiting for his teammates as they were making a change. They didn't really have much help. Just sends it in deep to the corner. Oliver Sanders will get there first. Emily at the point. Try to throw it out in front off the stick. And back the other way come the Knights. Here's number 7 chasing after it. Number 7 with a shot and he'll score. A wrist shot as he got behind the defense. And a wrist shot that beat Weddlestedt on the stick side. And the Knights have taken a 3-1 lead with 3:22 to play in the second period. Off the face-off when the Schimmel fell down, but here's McCray. Carries it in. McCray trying to go wide on one of the players. We've got a penalty coming up. This is going to be against the Knights. Puck at the side of the net, and there's the touch. And we're going to have a hooking call, and the Stars are going to go back on the power play with 3:11 to play in the second period. Going to be number 73 to the box. Time of the penalty, 9:49 of the second period. And another Kansas City Stars fireball power play. Stars converted 1 of 3 power plays and an opportunity here to get back in this game. Knights have scored 3 times here in this second period to take a 3-1 lead. Off the face-off, the puck loose. Hill in the slot area, bouncing around, and the Knights able to get it out. Reuter takes it at center, now circles back near his own blue line. We got a whistle. We're going to have another penalty. And it looks like this is going to go against the Stars. Going to go be Josiah McCray going to the box, and that's going to be a roughing call. And that'll nullify the power play, so we're going to skate 4-on-4 for 1:50. Time of the penalty at the 10-minute mark of the second period. Off the face-off, the Knights control it. Sanders with it. Sanders trying to skate near the side of the net behind the goal. Takes a check there. Still with the puck. Now gets knocked down. Knights still control it over to Comey. Comey at the top of the circle. His shot. Save made by Weddlestedt. The Stars get it out of the zone. Goins back to retrieve it for the Knights. Goins leaves it for Comey. Comey ahead to Sanders into the Star zone. Sanders leaves it for number 7. Number 7 circles it down to Comey along the boards. Right out in front. Here's the chance for number 7. Has it behind the net. Throws it right out in front. Nobody there for the Knights. Now backhanded wide of the goal. As the puck was just sitting out there in no man's land. Nobody wanted to take it. Goins across to Sanders, who backhands it down in the corner. Reuter will get there for the Stars. Ahead to Sanders. Sanders had it taken away by Sanders. Not too many Sanderses out there. Schimmel puts a body on one of the Knights and comes away with the puck for the Stars. I think the Stars forget right now this is 4-on-4. It's not a shorthanded situation. Sanders avoids the stick lift from Sanders, the Knights Sanders. Played around the boards. Comey keeps it in at the half wall. A big check there by Tillery, and the Stars come back the other way. Swan had it. The puck was brought back in offside. Now we have a whistle as the Stars were still offside as the puck came back in the zone, and the faceoff will be outside the Knight zone. 19 seconds left on the 4-on-4, and then the Knights will have a very abbreviated 10-second power play, barring any other penalties between now and then. Off the faceoff, it's sent across. Prazel will get there first. Good play by Grant. Puck sent down low, poked away. Here's a chance for Swan. Hit puck at the side of the net. It was a tough angle. Grabbed there by Fortner. Fortner with a nice move, got it to Zwillingberg. The puck poked away. Stars trying to regain possession, but then played ahead by Fortner. Fortner gets the puck back from Zwillingberg. Played across, now poked ahead. Here's a shot by Zwillingberg that was wristed wide. Zwillingberg with a puck behind the net. Threw it right out in front. It was off the skate of Fortner. Back the other way from the Stars. Grant ahead to Morton, had it poked off his stick. Puck played into the zone. Chipped ahead. Dunlop giving chase, but Jensen will get there first for the Stars. Grant ahead to Morton off his stick. And back the other way is Fortner. He had it knocked off his stick. Here's Grant with the puck. Back to Riggs. Riggs with a shot. He scores! Jackson Riggs took the pass from Morton, or Grant rather. And with 27 and 1/10 second to play, the Stars have made it a 3-2 game. A wrist shot that beat Smith on the stick side. Well, that's a big goal here. Anytime you can score in the final minute of a period, it's big because it can certainly create the momentum you want to take into the final period. Here's Gorder with it. Gorder plays it toward the net. It's going to roll in on goal, and Smith will put the glove down and cover it up with 18 and 7/10 to play in the second period. Off the faceoff is played in. Oh, with the puck there. He gets checked by Larson. A couple players digging at it. Reuter couldn't keep it in the zone. Reuter will chase it back near the red line. Over to Glendenning. Glendenning plays it ahead. Here's Larson. Larson with a chance here in the final second of the period. His shot hit the goalpost and deflects wide. And the buzzer will sound ending the period. And that would have counted. With that nice ping all goaltenders love to hear. And our score at the end of 2 periods of play is the Kansas City Knights 3, the Kansas City Stars 2. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back for the third period. Yeah, probably. I don't know if the range is on the Bluetooth, but it says it's recording and it says it's live. Is everything cool right now? Okay. Yeah. What I can do is if it broke up, I can't. I tried to look today when I was doing it. No, all I can see is the scoreboard. I can't see anything else. My wife was doing it today. She was sitting right next to me, but I couldn't see. I'm like, check and see if it's even on. I can't. Yeah. Does yours show it that it's live? Yeah. Okay, you can see that it's live on your screen. I can see that it's live. Okay. But it's not saying that it's streaming. It's weird. Okay. About to start the third period of play. It's the Kansas City Stars and the Kansas City Knights in a preseason friendly tournament game here from the Kansas City Ice Center. Knights with 3 goals in that period to take a 3-1 lead. But Jackson Riggs scored late in the period in the final minute to make it 3-2. Here as we start the third period, as Zwillingberg had it off his stick. Reuter chipped it along the boards up to over to Riggs. Riggs up the right-hand side. Riggs behind the net, still with the puck. Back to the point from the high slide. Here's a shot and a nice save by Smith. And he does a good job of avoiding the rebound because Adrian O was standing right in front of the net waiting for it to fall down. Face off to the right of the Knights goal. Shots on goal after 2 periods, 20 for the Knights, 13 for the Stars. Here's a shot by Riggs. That was blocked. Riggs gets it back. It's tied up there along the boards by number 7. Owen there to help out. Riggs comes away with it for the Stars. Cycles it back, trying to get it back to the point. Was off a skate, and Sanders able to get it out of the zone. Glendenning plays it back in. The Stars were offside, and we'll have a whistle as the Stars hadn't cleared the zone. Faceoff will come outside the zone. Opening minute of this third period. Reminder, the Stars play tomorrow at 1:30 up at Line Creek against the Kansas City Saints. It'll be the 4th game of this 4-game tournament. Stars beat the Saints earlier today by a score of 5-1. Off the face-off, Smith comes away for the Knights, then battle for the puck. Sanders for the Stars. Here's a shot. That's gloved by Smith, a shot that was over the crossbar, but Smith not taking any chance. Snags it with the glove. Face off to the right of the Knights goal. Larson and Schimmel facing off against each other. Larson wins the draw. It's controlled by the Knights. Played up the boards. Dunlop with it. Dunlop takes the hit by Tillery, but able to play it ahead. Here's number 8. Up to Larson with it. Larson trying to get around the defender. Lost the puck at the side of the net. Now gets it back. Larson threw the puck out in the high slot area. Stars can't clear it. Play to the corner. Tillery grabs it for the Stars off the boards for Schimmel. Schimmel backhands it up. Held in by Larson. Larson's shot was blocked. That rolls in on goal. And Weddle set to put the glove down and cover it up. Faceoff will be to the left of the Stars goal. It's controlled by Zwillingberg. Back to 73 at the point off the boards to Zwillingberg. Zwillingberg had it poked off his stick. Number 7 plays it back. Stars get it out of the zone. It's deflected off Sanders' stick. Number 73 back for the Knights. Ahead to too far for Oliver, and that'll go down for an icing call. They say Oliver didn't touch the puck. Faceoff will go back into the Knights zone to the left of the goaltender, Smith. Swan on the faceoff for the Stars. Here's a shot right off the draw by Grant. That missed the net, but a good quality opportunity for the Stars. Jensen there avoids a check by number 7. Number 7 comes away with the puck back to 73. His shot was blocked by Morton. Picked up there by Hicks. Off his stick, but stolen by the Knights, and a shot that was wristed wide of the goal. It comes up the near side board. 73 pinching in. Stars able to, Morton lost his stick, tried to soccer it out of the zone. The puck's still in the zone. Now Morton and 73 going after each other. Stars come away with it. Sorry, I lost the puck there. Here's Jensen with it. Jensen's shot hit the end board and carry him to the side of the net, and Smith will put the glove down and cover it up. I lost sight of the puck there, so apologize for the shoddy camera work. And we got a penalty. We got a penalty against the Knights, number 7. And the Stars are going to go on a power play here. I didn't see what the call was. But that penalty with 10:45 to play in the third period. Stars go back on the Fireball power play. Their 5th power play opportunity of the game. Off the face-off, back to the point. Gorder sends it down low behind the net. Hicks with it. Hicks for Schimmel. Back to Gorder at the point. Gorder looking for a shot. That was blocked. The puck caroms. It was held in by Gorder right along the blue line. Good job by Gorder to keep it in the zone. Now it's swung around the boards, and this one will get out of the zone. And taken there by Reuter. Ahead to Schutzler. Schutzler had it chopped off his stick. Loose puck grabbed there by Gorder. That's Smith doing a good job in the forecheck, but the Stars able to get it in. Misplayed there. Here's Riggs with it. Riggs' shot was deflected, and it goes up over the glass and into the mesh. Good forecheck by the Knights Smith as he was chopping away at the puck, trying to get it off the stick, and gobbled up about 5 to 10 more seconds of the Stars penalty. Still a minute 22 on the power play. Off the face, off the puck loose, now played to the corner. Picked up there by the Knights. Kept into the point by Reuter. Reuter down to Riggs. Riggs with a shot, a save by Smith. Puck played to the near side corner. Gorder digging at it. Gorder comes away with it. Throws it right out in front of the net. Chipped away by the Knights and sent the length of the ice. Weddlestedt leaves it there for Reuter. Reuter had it poked off his stick by Larson, who's on the forecheck. Larson comes away with it. Has Goins out in front of the net. Pass to Goins was fanned. It might have been a nice stick lift by the Stars. And here comes Schutzler back the other way. Justin Schutzler for the Stars. Carries it into the zone up the left wing side. Schutzler tried to play it ahead. Got tied up there by Goins. Comey swings it around the boards and nobody there on the near side point. The puck comes back into the Stars zone where Schimmel picks it up there. The long pass was off the stick of Schutzler into the Knight zone. 20 seconds left on the Stars power play. But the Knights control the puck ahead to Fortner. Had it taken away in the zone. Now knocked out of the zone. Fortner puts a body on Schimmel. Big hit right in front of us here. Puck sent into the Knight zone and bounces it on goal. Smith leaves it there behind the net. Comey with the puck. Comey flips it high into the air. It was off a stick. This will be played by Weddlestedt. Weddlestedt, his pass hit number 7. Tried to get it ahead. We got a penalty coming up. And this is going to be against the Stars. As the Stars touch it, it's going to be Hicks going to the box for roughing with 8:31 to play, so the Knights go back on the power play. Face off to the left of the Stars goal. Controlled by the Knights. Comey with the point at the shot, a save. Puck still loose out in front. Now the Stars come away with it. Tillery has it and sends it the length of the ice. The Stars captain for this season, number 73, with the puck. Lays it across to Comey. Comey had it knocked off his stick momentarily, regains possession. Still with the puck. Gets stood up at the blue line by Tillery. Schimmel backhands it out of the zone, and the Knights will have to regroup. Back to number 73. His pass hit a stick. Good play by McRae with a good active stick there. 73 plays it across to Sanders. Sanders carries it into the Star zone. Sanders right along the boards. Puck deflected behind the net. Tillery comes away with it for the Stars. Cleared but not out. Number 73 with a shot lifted it over the net. Sanders threw it right through the goal crease. Paddled away by Weddlestedt. McRae with a nice check on number 7. Bouncing puck through the slot area. Knights come away with it. Zwillingbird has it with a shot. And he scores. And it looked like Weddlestedt made the save. But the puck trickled in between his legs. So it's a power play goal for the Knights with 7:26 to play. And that makes it a 4-2 game. Looked like Weddlestedt had made the save, but the puck trickled underneath his pads and into the goal. That's a power play goal for the Knights. And they regain that 2-goal lead. Here's Grant off the faceoff for the Stars. Grant gets tied up. Still with the puck. Tried to throw it out in front. Bouncing puck. Morton was there. He got tied up. Loose puck. Grab there. Grant with a nice play to dig it out. Puck to the corner. Grant plays it around behind the net. Swan back to the point. Glendenning plays it down low off a stick of the Knights. Glendenning pinching in. Comes into the slot area. We got a penalty coming up. This is going to be against the Knights. Oh, no, it's going to be against the Stars. We're going to have another roughing call, and this is going to go against Weston Glendenning. Well, just like that, the Knights back on the power play with 6:59 to play in the game. Swan number 7 with the face-off, and right off the face-off, the Stars send it the length of the ice. Smith out of the net will leave it there for number 73, who gathers it up behind the goal and brings it out far side. Cross ice pass to Comey. Comey skates it through center into the Stars zone. Comey with it to Zwillingberg. Zwillingberg avoids a check. Plays it over to number 7. 7 from the top of the circle with a shot, and that's gloved and held by Weddlestedt. Face off to the right of the Stars goal. Riggs in there to take the face off for the Stars. Number 7 for the Knights. Jensen plays it around behind the goal. Schutzler, number 73. Puck gets tied up there. Schutzler had his stick lifted by number 73. They get tangled up. Meanwhile, here's Zwillingberg with it into the slot area. Zwillingberg shot. Try to beat him on the glove side. Sent it wide. Brody Hicks with the puck. Plays it around behind the net. Zwillingberg along the boards. Takes a bump by Riggs. Now comes back Zwillingberg with it. Lost it. Number 73 comes away with it. Circles it around at the point. Now from the top of the circle with a shot. That was deflected wide. Looks like Weddlestedt got a piece of it. Puck out in front, and Weddlestedt will dive and cover it up. 1:02 left on the Knights power play. 6:02 remaining, or 6:01 now remaining in the third period. Again, it's the preseason tournament between the Knights and the Stars. The Saints also part of this tournament. Each team playing each other team twice. The Stars will play the Saints tomorrow afternoon at 1:30 up at Line Creek. And off the face-off, it's back to the point. Goins with it. Goins from the top of the circle. His shot and a stick save by Weddlestedt. Number 8 has it. He takes a big hit by Reuter. Now out of the zone. Riggs with a burst of speed. Goins puts a body on him. Larson with the puck behind his own net. Larson had it taken away by Schutzler. Schutzler then had it knocked off his stick. Schutzler still with it. Poked away. Riggs was in there trying to help out. Puck still loose. Schutzler with a nice stick lift. Schutzler comes away with it. Here's a shot. It got through Smith, but he got just enough of it to send it wide. It went right through the goal crease. Good scoring opportunity by Justin Schutzler. Now the puck thrown right in the front of the net. The Tillery there for the Stars to send it the length of the ice. 10 seconds left on the power play. Smith leaves it there for number 8. Cross ice pass to Larson into the Stars zone. Larson had it taken away, but the Dunlop was there for the Knights. Plays it behind the net. Dunlop chased it down himself, tried to center it. That hit traffic. Tillery comes away with it for the Stars up to McCray. McCray up to O. O had it knocked off his stick. O along the blue line sends it in. Smith, Larson there for the Knights. Comes out of the zone. Reuter backhands it in. The Stars on side as Goins will pick up the puck here. 4.5 minutes to play in the game. Oh, chased it down along the board, tried to center it. Didn't get much on it, and the puck picked up there by Dunlop. Dunlop up the left-hand side into the Stars zone. Tried to center it, takes a hit, and Gorder comes away with it for the Stars. Here's number 23 coming in onto the ice, intercepts the pass, puts it on goal, but Weddlestedt will glove it and hold on with 4:11 to play in the game, and a face-off coming up to his left. Now let's see, Morton was going off the ice, now he's back on. They're going to have McCray come to the bench. A little confusion about the lines there for the Stars. Now they got it sorted out. Puck still in the Star zone. A good play by Jensen. That's number 23. Centered it out in front. Here's a chance for Richter. His shot was deflected wide. Jensen comes away with it. Richter Takes him into the boards. 23 comes away with it for the Knights. Still with it. Tried to center it, but a good play by Morton for the Stars. Here's Robert Morton back the other way, overskates it. Leaves it there for Sanders into the zone. He's got Schimmel cutting toward the net. Throws it in. Pad save made by Smith. Along the board, Sanders battling there. Number 23 in to help out for the Knights. Now the puck comes right out in front of the net, almost right across the top of the crease. Smith let it go through. Morton keeps it in. Morton gets knocked down. Now we got a race for the puck. Good play by Larson. Larson gets run over by number 92 for the Knights. Cross-ice pass off the boards. Number 23 carries it in, but the Knights were in the zone offside. Faceoff will be outside the Stars zone, 3:08 to play. Stars in need of instant goals here in this preseason friendly tournament. They'll be down in Springfield next weekend for the preseason jamboree. Stars have games against Northwest Arkansas and the Midmo Tigers. Number 73 backhands it up. Sanders and Comey a little confused. Comey brings it in onside. Now here's a chance. The puck in front of the net. Zwillingberg sends it to the corner. Played back to the point. Number 73 with it there. His shot goes wide of the goal off the glove of Weddlestedt. Grant with a nice play. Grant gets it ahead to Swan. Swan with O. But Grant blew a tire, or Swan rather blew a tire, and the puck sent in by the Stars behind the net, and that's going to be an icing call. That'll bring the faceoff back into the Stars zone. Off the faceoff, Sanders had it. Sanders stepped on the puck, but finally gets jarred loose. Now played ahead too far for O. And that'll be another icing call against the Stars. Off the faceoff, Glendenning plays it off the boards behind the net. Knocked down by Hicks. Tried to get it to O. Too far for him. The puck was about a foot and a half off the ice. Number 73 will settle the puck down in his own zone. Skates it out. Number 73 into the Star zone. Still with a puck. It's a shot that was deflected off the waffle board of Weddlestedt. Puck to the corner. Goes right through the slot area. Comey picks up it off the boards. Backhands it down off the stick of Goins behind the net. Glendenning there for the Stars. Banks it off the boards. Chases it down himself. Puts a body on one of the Knights. Now it comes out of the zone, and the Stars will come back the other way. Try to get it ahead to O. O got tangled up there with a couple of Knights. O steps in front of that pass. A nice play by Adrian O. Tried to carry it into the zone, but knocked off his stick, and the Knights regain possession. Kept in by Glendenning. Here's a shot, and that's waffle boarded to the corner by Smith. Puck lifted out of the zone. Schutzler steps in front of it. Had it knocked off his stick back into the Star zone. It would have been offside, but the Knights never touched it. So we play on. Pass over to Riggs. Riggs back to Reuter. Reuter had it bounce off his stick. Poked away. Goins in on the forecheck. Almost came away with it. Now the Stars up to Gorder. Had it knocked off his stick. Glendenning with it. Off the boards. Picked up there by Riggs. Riggs circles it at his own blue line. Under a minute to play. Schutzler with it. Prazel played it up the boards. Sanders had it for the Knights, then gets knocked off his stick. Knights come away with it. And then played up ahead to Zwillingberg off the left wing side. Here's Zwillingberg, one-on-one with Reuter. Zwillingberg still with the puck behind the net. A good play by Reuter to force him wide and not give him a chance to get to the net. Puck held into the point by number 8. 30 seconds to play in the game. And Glendenning with it. Glendenning chases after it, gets bumped along the boards there. Comes there to Gorder in the corner. Gorder Back to the point to Riggs. We got a whistle there as one of the Stars is down, and that looks like, I can't see who that is. It's Glendenning. He's up now and appears to be okay as he skates off under his own power. May take a quick visit to the blue medical tent just to be sure, but with 16.2 seconds to play. They're going to bring the face-off outside the zone. Off the face-off is controlled by Schutzler. Schutzler carries it in. Schutzler still with the puck, had it taken away. Schutzler gets it back over to Riggs. Riggs to the forehand to Schutzler. Final seconds of the game. Schutzler with a shot. That's gloved and held on with 1 and 2 seconds to play, so it's just a matter now of dropping the puck, or they're going to wind the puck down, clock down, and that'll end the game. Final score here from the Kansas City Ice Center. It's the Kansas City Knights 4, the Kansas City Stars 2. Join us tomorrow afternoon at 1:30. The Stars will be up at Line Creek to take on the Kansas City Saints. And then next weekend in Springfield for the preseason jamboree. And in 2 weeks, we'll be back here with the start of league play. I don't know the schedule yet, but as soon as we do, it'll be out on the Kansas City Stars website. So thank you for watching. Once again, our final score, the Kansas City Knights 4, the Kansas City Stars 2. You've been watching Kansas City Stars hockey. Yeah, stop.